fellas. It's been a long, a very, very confusing
It's
week.
felt like 2 weeks, man. It's
Interesting
insane.
week.
Yeah, interesting week. There we go. That's also
It's
a really good term.
Today alone, man. What's going on here?
Right. It's just we're getting into some really wild times, man. We really are. But before we talk about these wild times, let's go ahead and introduce my wonderful co-host, man. We got oh god, I think I swallowed some dust.
Oh God.
Oh my god, dude. Oh god. Anyway, I gotta introduce my co-host, man. My boy Buddha Jones down below.
What's good? What's good?
The first I guess what is it again? An Avi
VTuber
VTuber, yeah, first VTuber
podcaster.
as co-host. It has to be, bro. It has to be. I ain't seen no other VTuber podcast host, bro. I'm just saying. And then also, last but definitely not least in the slightest, my boy Ryzy K, the motherfucking raisin man.
And then catch my SoundCloud and my Audio Mac, my Reverb Nation. Catch
Let
me
'em
on
know.
there. Going crazy.
And also,
Crazy.
you can't forget that album. You know what I'm saying? The album just came out.
Oh
Quick
yes,
Store Run out now. Be Genius, right? CK. Quick Store Run is out now. Go check that out. Change
Facts.
your life.
It's
Change
fire.
your life today.
Yeah, if y'all ain't checked it out, you're missing out, dude.
On top
Yeah.
of that shit, on top of it being
Certified.
fire, I love the name. That's like the perfect name for a tape.
It's very.
It really is. It really is, man. And
It
you
is.
just went.
And
you
it's-
just went on a quick store run.
Yeah,
Right,
it's literally it's literally the amount for a quick store run. It's 15 minutes. It's a quick EP. You just
Bro,
go in and out.
That's funny as
Bro,
hell, bro.
yeah.
That's really how long Buddha was gone, bro.
Yeah,
Like that's
Yeah,
so crazy.
yeah.
that's what it is. I'm telling you.
Saying, man,
levels.
perfect.
I do want to get into, since we are talking about kind of that Spotify music.
Mm.
I guess a little segue in there. Let's talk about the Joe Rogan podcast, though.
Young Rogan.
Well, not Joe Rogan podcast. Well, I guess technically it is, but the controversy surrounding Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
And it is kind of a weirder topic.
Hey man,
It's
you just gonna say
wild.
Yeah, it's kind of a
Oh wow.
It's got
yeah,
layers. It's got a lot of layers, and
it's kind of like an onion.
one of those, man. One of them ones.
Yes. Yes.
So, how do you both feel about this? Because personally,
Yeah.
it's kind of a hard thing to really like talk about it. Are we talking about it in more of like a context sense? Like,
So I'm gonna say with Joe Rogan, Joe Rogan, I feel like I don't know, man. Like it's
like
not,
does
I'm
he
not saying
seem like a
I'm not-
racist, bro? Like, I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
no, what he's doing is very racist. If he is a racist himself, I can't definitively say that. That's loaded.
It is a loaded
He's
question.
but he is doing racist shit with his platform. The misinformation, take it as you will, but people have taken it to taking his advice to heeded to his advice, and got hurt because of it. Like, it's out there. Joe Rogan, I don't understand why Spotify giving them $100 million a year.
100 million.
It's because he brings so many listeners. He's mastered podcasting in the sense of getting an audience and all that. I think what he's saying is dangerous. I don't think he's gonna go anywhere because he's just big money. No one's gonna. I mean, I don't think he's gonna go anywhere. And the president Eck already said he apologizes for his actions, but he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
It's just big money. So, but I think the outrage is the outrage is justified.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Absolutely.
Bro, there was like, well, how long was it? It was a few minutes at the very least
Yeah.
of him saying it, bro. Like,
it was like
Yeah,
3
it was a
minutes.
minute. It was like 3 minutes.
it was
Like
3 minutes?
Yeah,
It was like
it was 3 minutes. Like a
It
good
was like
3
2 to 3
minutes.
minutes. I saw
Yeah.
a snippet of it, I thought it was just a minute long, and then someone was like, "No, that's not the full one."
Oh no, I saw the whole video because
He said that shit was crazy.
Freddie Gibbs is a troll, so he
Yeah.
shared it like, "Damn, Joe." I was like, "Oh, wow."
Hmm.
um.
What's your take,
Okay,
Buddha?
so I listen to Joe Rogan regularly, and
Yeah.
I don't think that he's a racist, but I
Hmm.
do think that he is ignorant about
Yeah.
racial issues.
Yes. I
As
think he's
Yeah.
far as the
extremely insensitive racially. He's racially insensitive.
yes, and part of me understands that because he is a comedian. So
Is he though?
yeah, hell yeah, man. He does stand ups. He does specials and
I
shit.
know
I will say that. I've watched a lot of them. So he
he was
does
on that
do
time.
shit.
Oh, he does stand ups.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does
he
stand
does. Yeah,
ups.
shit. He
Oh,
just had
okay.
one. I want to say I think the year that COVID happened, I think he had one,
He
or
had
maybe
one.
it was the year before.
Was that his thing before he did Fear Factor?
Yeah. I mean, no,
Yeah,
I think it was after. Or no,
Was
was
it
it before?
what the stand up
Yeah. He's always kind of
after?
been
first
trying.
time I was introduced to Joe Rogan was Fear Factor. So
To be fair, I
I,
think that's everyone.
yeah.
You know
So
what?
I have no
News
idea.
radio for me.
Got you.
News radio, and then he was
Okay.
kind of like goofy on there. So then I seen him later, and I was like, "Oh shit, he's a comedian." I didn't know that.
Got it. So he's a comedian.
Yeah,
So
and
what was
then
he
I
that
started
funny?
seeing him on
Or?
like, yeah, actually, he's kind
Oh,
of
he
funny.
was funny. Okay,
Yeah.
I was curious.
So I see. Okay,
See,
I see what you
he's got
mean. I'm
like this.
literally
He's got like this stoner kind of comedy.
got it.
'Cause, you know, he
Yeah,
smokes a lot of weed, so he's got like this stoner sense of humor and shit. So, I don't think I will say,
Okay.
yeah, racially insensitive. That's
You
the
know
best
what?
that I
yeah.
can say.
I kind of
Yeah.
I lean towards that as well. To be
Be,
honest, I don't.
like when I've heard him use the word on the show, sometimes the context of it was like trying to understand the magnitude of the word because it
Hmm.
is a very unique word.
Hmm.
It's a very unique word. I
But
mean,
are you? Do you think that you think the on-site rule applies? Like it doesn't matter what the context is. It's just the
Gotta
fact that you
just whoop his
say
ass.
like it's a statutory thing. Do you subscribe to that, or you think we should understand the context? Because for me, I'm still on this on site. Somebody saying it,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
we don't know what's going to
100%.
happen, but
You
it's
just
not going
gotta
to be
whoop
great.
their ass. Just the
So
strength
yeah,
alone.
yeah. I mean, shit. At the end of the day, yeah. I don't really because they know better. You know
yeah,
better.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's really what it is. You know
You know
better.
better.
yeah,
You.
Like
I mean, it just doesn't help that he's has that bald look to him. You know what I mean? It
the
doesn't
thing
help him
is,
out at
he's
all.
not going anywhere. The money,
No.
Oh
he's
no.
big money. Like it's the deal, the amount that he brings in, the analytics, all the numbers come in
11
that
million.
suggest, yeah, they suggest
Hmm.
that he just rakes in a huge demo of people. You
I
know,
mean, well, it's
Eh,
understandable because of the type of podcast he has. Like
yeah,
he's
it's just 3 hours of just free form.
yeah, but
He's really just
It's really
yeah.
beautiful. I
with
will say
me,
that.
I like what I like about it is like he's it's always like this angle of wanting to know answers, like wanting to just ask a lot of questions and shit, like a
Okay,
very inquisitive type of show. Cause when I
gotcha.
watch it, I'm like he asked the kind of questions that like we would ask, like normal people.
Hmm.
Yeah, like
So I
what's
think
going
that's
on in your
really
head?
what
That's
yeah,
probably what resonates with
yep, yep, with the
because he's
average person.
literally asking like how we would ask.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
that's really what that's the main reason why I don't think that he's gonna go anywhere because we don't have anyone else who's
Nah.
gonna ask those kind of questions like that. You know, everyone else is like all the interviews and stuff you see from everyone else. It seems like it's all like scripted, like they wrote that for
Facts.
them.
Yeah,
Don't ask these kind of questions. Don't do this. Don't do that. He
yeah.
doesn't care. He's gonna ask that shit.
Yeah, and
Right.
I do respect him. You know what I mean? I do
Yeah,
respect him for doing that because
Okay.
not a lot of people would.
Just a
You know what I
straight
mean?
up interview,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
free
So
form. Hmm.
but still, it's that part of me that man, you know
Oh,
better.
straight.
It's
Yeah.
You know better.
it's kind of like a hate to see it kind of thing, you know? Like,
That's probably what it is.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I would say that. That's the one. It's like, damn, Joe.
Oh,
Ah,
bro.
Joe.
nah,
Not you,
Joe.
man.
You were
Man.
supposed to destroy the darkness, not join it.
Yeah.
The
Hell
irony.
yeah. Crazy. But in all honesty though, I think it's like a hit piece. It's too
Yeah.
Yeah.
calculated, man.
It.
This shit is
Oh yeah.
calculated.
Oh yeah.
Like nobody's like said like it's just a random person, you know, comes out of nowhere and just like, you know
Mhm.
what? Let me find the worst thing I can think about with Joe Rogan, and then
No,
let's see if there's a pattern.
there's a person, there's
Mhm.
a job to comb through his stuff and
Mhm.
find these things. Someone is
Oh
Mhm.
getting
yeah.
paid for that. Yeah,
Oh, 100%.
they said it on Twitter. I forgot his name. But yeah, he basically gets paid to go through
A
all of Joe
review.
Rogan's catalog and a lot of the controversial people's catalogs and find
So what
things.
would he do? Like a transcript? He just gotta and then triggers the words. That would be the easiest way to go about it. Like have
Ooh.
a
Like have a
transcript
little bot?
recording. So a
Now
bot that just
Yeah.
that
goes through all the things and then just records in transcripts the dialogue and then
It has
just
to. That
it
actually
has
configure it
to
has to be
to
it.
it
Yeah.
has to
find
be
trigger
something like
words.
that. It has to be
Because
Yeah.
something like
you,
that.
you know what? Because what was it? If they can create captions live, then they definitely have the ability to go ahead and scope through thousands of. I mean, I think it's like
Years.
1,000, right? There's
Yeah.
like over 1,000 episodes or of his podcast.
Oh, with
It,
him, yeah,
Going
because
back
he been
yeah,
doing it. Yeah, he
going
been
back
doing it.
over a decade. Yeah.
Like
man,
for a minute.
it's scary, bro. Like that, like you could say some dumb shit one time, not even mean it like that, and then
It's a
just
wrap. Yeah.
it's
You
yeah,
get
it's
canceled.
done
Get you canceled.
and
But
get you.
cancel culture, yeah,
I,
let's keep it a bean. Let's keep
it's
it a
not
bean,
real.
bro.
Ooh,
It's
It's
okay,
not.
not
okay.
real.
Hold on, let's go.
Cancel
All
culture
right.
is not real. They don't keep the same energy because when
No.
somebody is canceled, the only person that I know in like the history of canceling that actually they kept the same energy throughout was maybe two people. One is Don Imus. Remember Don Imus, the radio
Oh yes.
guy?
Yes.
He was talking
I don't
about
know this one.
the college, the women's college basketball players, and said some
Yeah.
really foul stuff. He's dead now,
Oh,
and yeah, they canceled
damn.
him, and he was canceled for good. Like they cut him off completely. He fell
Yeah.
off.
You mean like they canceled him, or they
Canceled
No,
straight
they
up.
canceled him.
they
Yeah, he was.
canceled him? You
He
know
never
what
came
I'm
No,
back.
saying?
Yeah,
you'll
he never
never
came back.
work in this town again, buddy.
We're gonna
He
get
never came
you.
back. That's
We're
the
gonna.
only guy, and then maybe say Daniel Caesar, the R&B artist.
Oh,
Oh no,
I
He's
they
one
forgot
of
he
the
still
got
1%.
canceled.
they
He
still fuck
did,
with
but
him. I
Yeah,
say
they
they
the
still
still
only
do.
mess with him,
person,
so he doesn't
only
really
person
count.
that got canceled is R. Kelly.
Yes,
Bill
truly.
Cosby.
That's it.
Nah,
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 No,
nah,
you don't think Bill Cosby?
no. He's still
nah,
beloved
man.
in a
See
large group of
the
people.
thing with Bill was like when he was in prison. It's the stories about what he was doing when he was in prison. So it's like you can't cancel that guy, man. He
Hmm.
was in prison educating. How you gonna cancel him?
Yeah.
That's true.
Like,
My
Teaching.
my man over there, man.
It's
You
terrible.
yeah, I feel like it you know, it's gonna be a little controversial, but putting someone in prison at that age, knowing they can hardly
man, it was
do
the
anything, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
it
How
It
you
was
was
feel about this? Not to switch it up too more, but how you feel about this? The Snoop news. Snoop Dogg.
dude. Oh my god, I forgot all about that.
This is another loaded one.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh my
sorry.
goodness.
I'm
But
so
that one is pretty.
confused.
That one came out of nowhere.
It did. That one was kind of wild. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck
I don't
when
know
I
how they're
read
gonna
it?
go about it because it's the Super Bowl. Like you got the Super Bowl, he's performing, and then he's releasing an album sometime soon, and then there's something else that's like a big deal that he's doing.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
bought Death Row.
Yeah, about that fraud. Exactly.
Oh, I thought you
Yep.
said that.
Yeah.
Didn't you say that?
No. I said he's
Oh
performing
no,
the
he
Super
he
Bowl.
had the little
Oh,
scandal,
Yeah.
little
what a
scandal right
scandal!
now.
Oh, he has a scandal.
Yeah, I
See
think
the
it's
timing?
sexual harassment or something.
Yes.
Oh,
This is accusation of sexual assault
bro,
I'm just
that's
with
like,
Bishop
man,
scary.
with Bishop Don Juan one night in 2013, I believe.
2013,
Yeah,
oh
like
yeah,
9 years ago.
we are doing time traveling.
right?
Hmm.
Like
Um, all right,
I don't know, man.
that's
it's Snoop Dogg.
I know.
it's. I don't know, man.
He's been a pimp. What this is? I expect this type of shit from certain people.
The
I'm
black
not even
community
gonna
knows
lie.
this. The black
Hey,
community knows this, but the white community and mainstream
doesn't right?
don't know this.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's kind of hard because Snoop is literally just he's
He's
Snoop.
beloved.
He's Snoop. He can. Let's be
He's
honest. If
your
he wants, like most women, if he wants to sleep with them, bro, he's just gonna
Let
be
me be.
like,
that's
Let me be
America's
clear here.
uncle.
But if they find evidence and everything that they say is true, that man should be truly canceled. Snoop. I don't care.
Yeah,
'Cause
no,
that
yeah,
shit
you're
does
right.
not fly.
Yeah, no,
The timing to me is pretty suspect.
that's what it
And it
is with
came out of
me.
nowhere.
yeah,
Right
It's a little
after the
suspect.
announcement of Death Row.
But you gotta let it
that
rock.
is
You
true.
have to let it rock. I think you just have to let it rock and let the details come out as they go. Like that's one of those where I'm like, it's none of my business. Literally, I'm gonna let it rock.
That's
Just one
true.
of those situations.
That is true. It's just
Like I can't make an opinion about the situation
Right.
because I don't know enough, and I'll just let it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's so quick. It's too early for
Yeah.
us to even really like have an opinion outside of oh shit. You know what I mean?
Because
Like,
people are like extreme the whole thing because there's on one side they're like there's people who are justified in saying, hey, you can't blame the victim, and we're not trying to blame the victim. But then there's another side that's like, you have to cancel, like you have to immediately cancel Snoop, and we don't know if he's guilty or not. You know what I mean?
oh yeah.
So
right.
it's something that you just have to let it rock and let the facts come out as they do.
Hmm.
And then when you can read between the lines, then you can make an informed decision.
Yeah.
But that's that's a lot of time that you have to take, and everybody's immediate right now. So the court
Oh
of public
yeah.
opinion is all immediate. So
That's
it's,
that's
horrible.
true. But you know, sometimes getting
Yeah, they
you
want
know,
instant
crucified
results.
I'm about to say, getting crucified by the court of public opinion is sometimes
It's worse, right?
it's worse. Yeah, like,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, as unfortunate as that is, I mean, that's just society. If you want to be, especially if you're a public figure,
Yeah.
like you know, and Snoop is probably one of the staples of like American celebrities. If you really think
Right.
about it,
That's
Exactly.
America's uncle.
yeah,
Exactly.
That's what's crazy about this.
that's
That's really
true.
what it is.
That's
yeah.
true.
Yep.
You're
In
not
more
lying
ways
at
than
all.
one.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, exactly. He's definitely the uncle, like nephew. Hey, you gonna
Yeah.
go ahead? You gonna go
Yeah.
ahead and smoke a little bit with your boy? You know, literally
Yeah.
can see that, man. Literally can see it.
Hmm.
What's
But
going on with
oh, perfect.
YNW Melly?
Yeah, man. So I was, I was looking online, and they're talking about using like any gang tattoos on it,
Are you
on him.
serious?
Yeah, for gang affiliation, and that they were gonna push the death penalty. I believe he is in Florida.
Tattoos?
Yeah, I believe he's in Florida,
Yeah.
Yep.
if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
Hmm.
bro. And the death penalty is absolutely, you
That's
know,
it.
that's crazy. But I feel like I don't know. Since you are Risey K, the lawyer, man. I gotta ask, like,
Yeah.
do you think that's kind of pulling at straws?
Bro, that's insane.
Yeah. Okay.
It's insane to me. But
Okay.
I don't know how Florida's government or Florida's statutes and law books are, but that just
That's
sounds
true.
egregious to me. You're gonna try and put somebody down for death because of his affiliation with a gang?
Yeah, they're what was it? They're trying to get him for murder. right
Right.
now. Yo, okay.
The shooting. Right.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, for a second, I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
He's in there for murder. I know that.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Just want to make sure.
what? That's just gonna be maybe added evidence. But I don't see how you can justify the death penalty. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't know how the standard is over there. But
If it's anything like Texas, it could get wild.
Yeah.
You got to remember, man. Like,
he killed one person. He was in the car, right? He shot the guy in the car.
yeah.
They said I thought it was two. Like it's man, I've heard so
Was
much
it
shit.
both
There's
guys?
so
It
many.
might have been.
I think it's been
I
two
heard it
people.
was two people, and he was riding around with them in the car for a
He
few
was
hours.
in the back seat, right? And this was and there were
Yeah.
2 cars that went around. That's how I understand it. He was in one of the cars. There were 4 of them up in there. He was in the back left, or in the back. Yeah, he was in the back left behind the driver, and then he shot the front passenger, and then shot somebody else. I think.
No, I mean,
I think it was something.
I'll be honest, bro. The story is so convoluted at this point.
Yeah.
They need, once they go to trial, we'll actually have an understanding of what really happened.
That's honestly what I'm waiting on as far as for this one, because
Mm.
I've heard so many different sides and different stories.
Yeah,
this. It's like all of them sound wild as hell though. It's like there's not one that just was like, oh yeah, he just shot him. There's nothing that's just normal. It's like, oh no, he was riding around with him and he dropped him off at the hospital and came back, and I was like, oh shit.
Got you.
Do you know how long it usually takes for somebody to, I guess like to have murdered somebody? Like a little like rough estimate, like to go to trial? Because it's been over a year.
State.
Yeah, it's been like
drag on for over a state, so they can have a period of time where they'll call discovery phase, where you're gathering all the evidence to be admitted, for court if it goes to trial. So you have to take that time, and it takes months, like several months. So you could go well over a year without getting, before an initial hearing.
Yeah, because shit, he's been locked up about 2 years now.
Yeah, I'm about to say it has been.
And they'll hold you in there. That's what's nuts, because certain states, they will just hold you. He'll hold you in limbo in prison.
Yeah, about to say,
it could be well over a year.
Couldn't they get the state of Florida because they're not conducting a speedy trial?
Yeah, but again, that's like a case by case basis.
Yeah,
you have to really see, like, they're really dragging it, in terms of how they're being detained and for how long it took to get in, like, a first appearance and things of that nature. So
law is tricky, bro. Law is tricky, bro.
But if you
and it's kind of scary.
Loopholes. But that's the thing. With the loophole, sometimes what they'll do is they'll hold somebody in prison, but without them getting a trial, and as an exchange of that, if you're there for a year or whatever, or even more, they'll count that as time served. So, like, if you get a 5-year bid or a 7-year bid, and you're in there for 2 years, which is egregious, that's nuts.
Yeah, that's the same shit.
If it happened to be like that, then they'll cut it down to 5, and then they have these incentives that they have as you're in there to reduce your sentence. So it's a whole bunch of things. I don't know how it works, but
it's scary stuff, man.
Yeah, but it's nuts, man.
What were you gonna say, Buddha? I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say that's how what's his name? Takashi got out.
Oh,
yep.
How long was he got out?
It was less than. It wasn't even like it was maybe a year, if that.
I think he did.
He flexed COVID, and he said that he had asthma, and he was in medical danger because of the COVID crisis in prisons. And New York had it.
Get the fuck out of here!
No, that's how he got out.
I know. I'm still just. I'm shocked.
And
King of New York, man.
To prevent a lawsuit.
Rising like hell, nah.
To prevent a lawsuit. You want to know something funny? I was this close to working with him. That's actually sort of crazy.
That's wild.
So in like 2015, he was on a come up. This was
oh hell yeah.
Around 2015, it was on a come up, and he was like wild into anime and like nerd culture. So that's why he knew about me on YouTube.
I'm about to say that makes sense.
his whole thing was just being like the shock factor of getting fiends, taking drugs, and then mixing it with anime and making these like heavy
Yeah, wild
rap,
ass
rock,
music
heavy
videos.
rap
Yeah,
videos.
yeah.
So
He
there's
has
these
some wild
guys
shit.
like, if you may know Sosmula and Zillakami
Mm-hmm.
and Takashi, they were all the scum gang. Just, they were scum gang
Yep.
back in New York, like in Brooklyn. And so I was cool with their manager at the time when they were clicked up.
Oh, that's wild.
They he asked for beats. I sent a pack. He recorded on 2 of them, but never dropped them. Thank God he never dropped them. He was this close to doing it, but he never did.
Oh my
'Cause then
God!
they
Imagine.
wanted to clear samples, and they're like, we can't clear them, so they put it back. It's somewhere in
Oh,
his hard drive. But
oh
then
my God.
shortly after, that's when he caught that charge for the video because he had an underage girl doing that act in the video. So he caught a charge on that. That's why people call him like a pedo and all that.
Right.
So by the
Right.
time that happened, his manager dips and then just keeps with Sosmula and Zilakami. They're still together today. He's still their manager. They're all clicked up still. And they're putting out projects out there. So they all good. Then shortly after that, he ducks the case, he ducks the case. This is like exclusive shit. This is what I've learned. He ducks the case. He
Exclusive.
steals Gummo Beat. The Gummo Beat was supposed to go to Trippy.
Yeah.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Pierre
supposed to go
Bourne.
to Trippy, or it was supposed to go to Trippy for sure. They sent it to Playboy Cardi and like 2 other people, but none of them picked it up. Takashi somehow got the file from one of those guys because people be sharing files all the time. He got
No,
it.
facts.
He just recorded on that without the clearance. Pierre hates the record. Like, he never got the clearance. So that was really like a bummy move. He just put it out with a video. And then it blew up, and then that was it. That's how it blew up. And then, the rest.
Yeah.
It's crazy because it's really such like it's a legendary kind of beat. You know what I mean? You don't hear that type of beat
That was supposed to
everywhere.
be for Trippy.
Yeah,
And that's sort of why they beefed.
yeah. I gotta say, man,
Yeah.
I kind
This is
of
on a
I
tangent.
kind of hate them both. I'll be honest.
And then Trippy was supposed to be on
Yeah.
God's Plan, but that.
Thank God.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was God's plan that he wasn't on. That's how I feel about
Amen. Amen. That's a double entendre right there.
it. I really feel I don't even want to hear him on that shit. like man, like I don't take nothing from Trippy, but he's like a hit or miss kind of artist for me.
Oh,
yeah, for
facts.
sure.
Some
I don't know
of that
how-
shit is really good, but then the rest of that shit is just like trash. And I know it's
Yeah.
like you have a lot of yes men around you, a lot of enablers and shit, and the label ain't gonna tell you that the shit is trash. Plus, you do a lot of
Facts.
drugs. Do a lot of
Right.
drugs. You can tell
And,
when you look at them.
And drugs are kind of like, either it works or it don't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, as far for artists,
Facts.
yep, exactly. That's exactly
100%.
what it is. It's either gonna work for you or it's not. He's like right in the middle. He's like Little Xan, like he's like little.
Nah,
he's
I'll
like
say
the
Trippy's a bit
successful
more
version.
talented.
No, he's like the successful version of Little Xan to me, because he's like
Pretty
I
accurate.
see.
he's so heavy on the drugs now and shit. Like when he first came out, he wasn't really like that. But
Yeah.
the more money you got, now he's like,
Yeah, OD.
The more access to
Yeah.
resources.
yeah. And so it's like now he's just like super hit or miss.
Jeez.
Remember when Nick said you gotta do drugs to be a good rapper? I did say that, man. I did say that. I ain't even gonna cap. But I mean, a lot
That
of
man paying attention.
man, it's just
Caught you on 4K.
yeah. He called me in 4K. Hey, at least I admitted it though. At least I admitted it. That's all I gotta say. I mean, I could have been like, nah, he lying. He capping. No, I mean, it's just because we've seen artists I mean, at least me personally, I've seen artists that like got off drugs, and I was like, man, it just the music don't hit anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the weekend.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't care what
Millie's
nobody say,
Disney
man.
Channel.
It
Straight.
yeah. It I gotta say, like, I really like
Listen to
the
this. Listen to Dawn FM. Right. Just go through it and then listen to House of Balloons. And then you come
oh
back to
yeah,
me.
oh
Just
yeah,
let me know how
100%.
that.
100%. I gotta agree. I think the album before was pretty good,
Yeah.
but I mean, you know, are we ever gonna get back to that
It's not
space?
happening again.
Yeah,
Nah,
like
he's way too and good for him. He evolved. Like he's
yeah,
way too up there.
yeah. I mean, like, what was it? It's just the evolution. That's all it is. The
But
evolution of the artist. You know. Hey,
yeah.
wait, what can you really do? I mean, hey.
We can
And
slip him an 8-ball.
Oh Lord.
Relapse, man. Relapse, man. Just
oh
one
man,
bump. One bump.
just
One
thought
bump.
I
Just
almost
one.
died.
Just one bump, man. Man, she broke your heart.
Right. And you know, while we're still kind of on the hip hop, I guess topics, I guess
Oh
like
yes.
we could talk about. This is the one I'm super fucking excited to talk about,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
which was the baby fighting Danny Lay's brother. That's
Yo,
wild.
fam.
That was wild,
All
bro.
right.
I'm saying it right now. I'm putting out a challenge.
Mm.
I'm making a beat tomorrow. And I'm just gonna drop it. And basically, what you got to do, just write a 16 to 24, whatever you want to do, but just mention that event in your rap. That's all I ask. I don't care.
Lit.
It has this for no reason. It's just you post it on Instagram, TikTok, wherever, and I'll get a hashtag for it. So then all I have to do is hashtag that and just have a field day.
Hashtag baby beats.
Something like that. I don't know how it's gonna go, but
Oh
yeah,
man,
so
hashtag the
you're hearing
baby
it first.
beats.
It's gonna
Oh
be fun.
man, can you like, what was it? Can you get like the punch and isolate it and then make it into a snare
I'll see if I can.
or a kick or something like, or
Bruh.
bro, what you need to do? Okay, like as a content creator, bro, I feel like you should just do a TikTok and like you see the video and you're just like, okay, let's see what we can do and just
Play by
take
play.
sounds and just fucking
Make a beat. Oh yeah.
make a beat, bro.
That shit would be
I'm
fire.
telling you that would go viral, bro.
It
100%.
definitely would. It definitely
100%.
would.
And that mug would be so funny. Who won the fight? Oh, the baby, bro.
The baby,
Like,
man. Let me tell
bro.
you something. The baby
You got it.
had a blunt in his mouth still. All right. I don't know if y'all saw that.
I didn't see it.
When he walked away, there was a blunt in his
Yeah.
mouth.
In his
That's
mouth.
wild.
I right then and there.
The
was
question
like,
is,
this
did he
guy,
have the blunt in his mouth from before the punch,
Or after?
throughout? Or
Oh, he had
in
it.
there?
He had it in his mouth when he punched him. When they tumbled on the what's the name, he dropped it. But
No,
you can
wax
see when he
floor.
picked it back up and put
Yeah,
it back
he
in his
did.
mouth and
Yeah.
proceeded to beat on this man.
Bro.
I was like, this guy is
Very
honestly
big uncle
the
energy.
greatest rapper
Oh yeah.
in the history of rappers. All right. Let me tell y'all something. I'm so sorry for this. I know it's Black History Month. I like for my rappers, my violent rappers, to do violent shit.
And it
I'm
makes
sorry.
sense.
I'm sorry. Not all the
Consistency
time. Not all the time. But
Exactly.
I feel
Yes.
like
Exactly
if-
what Ryder
in
said.
that
You have to be
situation-
consistent.
Yes, but in that situation there, it was already a video of this brother talking about it's on site,
Right.
all kind of
Yeah.
wild shit. So
Well, I kept
I
the same
feel
energy.
like, as the baby, if I was the baby, because I've been in this situation before, it's on site. So I feel
Yeah.
like, oh well, shit. I
We
see
don't
you
need to do more
first.
talking.
Let me handle this. Let me get you before you get me, honestly, because it ain't happening the way you think it's gonna happen, and it didn't. He was like, "Oh
That's
yeah,
true.
man, we do the 1-on-1." Man, you talking about,
No.
bruh.
Oh. Bro, okay. if someone, okay, say it's me, Buddha, and Risey, and Risey got a beef with someone, and they just coming over trying to fight Risey, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna whoop their ass. We gonna jump them. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let Risey just fight this guy. You know what I mean? We gotta whoop his ass together.
Oh man, when I look at his demeanor when he walking up, I'm probably gonna swing on him off of that.
Yeah, just off the
I
strength
pay attention to
alone.
body language. I really do pay attention to body language, so I can tell that you coming in this direction with hostility. We don't like hostility
at all.
At all.
And the vibe check has been failed.
Yes,
indeed.
Yeah, it's it's kind of crazy because people are saying, oh well, you didn't give him the one-on-one and everything.
it doesn't have to.
Bro, if you had seen that first punch, this dude was tripping. He was falling. It was done after that. Like his boys didn't even need to come at that point. You know what I mean? Like they were right. He was right there, about to just. All he had to do was just knock him down another time. He done.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was over.
Yeah, and this is exactly why in one of those interviews the baby was like, "This is why I stay in shape."
That's true. Hey, that's why I'm getting in shape. I felt that. I felt that response, like in my soul.
No, you have to. Exactly.
You have to, man. You never know. I mean, Risey, a little more you, because they're a little. We just we deal with like racist and like people that are gun happy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You kind of deal with more crazier type of people. Bing bong, but
bing bong. That's what we deal with. Bing bong.
And his head went bing bong. Bro, when I seen that
sliding on the floor and everything.
Did y'all see that girl? That girl was trying to get down with the shenanigans.
Yeah, she was. That's the
I was ecstatic. I was like, this is what I want to see from my rappers. You got the girls with you getting violent too.
It was very industrial.
Yeah, that is true. That is true, man. It's different.
And industrial, the activity.
Man, and then like his baby mama like, the violence needs to stop. I'm like, I don't know who you thought you had a baby with.
Nah, but if you see, I didn't get that detail. See, if his brother's saying all that, you got to keep the same energy. Yeah. That's the moral of the story of today.
Yeah. Because like the whole thing was, I know you saw the little thing where like he was kind of clowning his baby mama on live, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, fire.
So the brother did a response video probably like the next day.
He really trying to chase.
Yeah, going hard. I mean, he was going hard, and I thought he was a gangster, man. I didn't even. Man, look, if you see that video, you wouldn't expect what happened to happen. You would have thought like, oh, he was about it, like, oh, he about to beat this man ass when he run up on him.
Right.
Oh yeah, he was talking crazy.
I love the video.
He just whooping his ass. You see it?
I love his response video to all of this. I really love that.
Run it back.
Run it back. Okay.
Because for the challenge, I caught that very moment before he connected. It was glorious. The guy is the cover art. It is incredible. Yeah, you have the part when he punches.
Oh, let me see. I just found this video. Like,
okay.
I was looking for a video.
In the beginning, because this is before.
Yeah, because I was on. I seen the whole thing on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because his brother. This is when his brother was. I mean, her brother was talking crazy.
Yes, that's in a bowling alley.
Let me see, bro. I can't believe they fought in a bowling alley though. That is crazy.
Whose party was it though? It was
it was a baby, party. I think.
No. Somebody was throwing a birthday. Nah. Oh, London on the track. I think London on the track.
Is this it? Is this what you're talking about? Maybe.
Oh,
is that it? That's the baby, right?
Yeah. With the blood. You see the blood?
Oh, God. Yo, what the hell? I didn't see that.
No, we need more of that, Buddha.
Oh, my God, man. Look, I watched this video probably about 5 times.
London's
I think it's London on the track.
You know who I heard was there? You know that big guy? The big brother who keeps dancing with the braids?
Oh, yeah.
He was in there.
Yeah, man. My man.
I
Oh
did
look,
not.
he picked up the blood. He did pick up the.
I told you, hey
Yeah.
man, I watched that video probably about 5-6 times, bro.
Hey, bro, it's
I was at
super
work
I did
fire.
like,
see that
oh
video
my
before,
god, is this going on while I'm at
but
work?
there was another angle where it was closer up to
Yeah,
Buddy.
that's the one I seen, and the
And
baby
so
just
when he was
fired.
just about to swing, I got that screen capture, and I was like, "This is glorious.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make this work."
they said marketing 101,
So I was
baby.
trying to make it a
Oh my
I
meme,
got
and then
him.
people were like,
I
I made it a
can't
meme, and then
believe.
people were like, "Oh, you really trying to make a beat?" I'm like, "Yes, it's be
Yeah,
ignorant."
bro, you need to try to find a way to isolate that punch, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that's gonna go viral if you're
Connection,
able to do it. Yeah. Ooh, I called the beat connection. Like
the connection challenge.
the connection to. Oh my
Yeah.
god, bro, that might go be fire. Dude, I'm gonna need a 16 from you, bro. Just put it in there. Just rap, bro. I need pure unadulterated violence.
Bruh, before we go, sorry.
No, you're
Before we
good.
go, I think we can end it on this. Bruh, y'all been playing so you guys been playing Sifu? I have not played Sifu.
Ooh.
I've been
No.
seeing this gameplay
Ooh,
and
it's a banger,
it looks insane.
bro. It's a banger.
You've been playing?
I've been playing. I've been streaming. I streamed it
Bruh,
yesterday,
what is this
last night,
experience, man? I'm
bro.
gonna tune in.
Bro, let me tell you, my man.
Mhm.
It is very difficult. I will say that
Yeah.
the difficulty is probably at a
They're
solid.
saying Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, it has a
Stop
feel.
playing. It's got that
It's a
feel like the old.
roguelike. It's a roguelike.
You feel
Also,
like
It wasn't a rage quit. Okay, hold on.
does it feel like a vintage Nintendo? Sorry, a vintage Nintendo like NES game.
Honestly,
type
bro,
difficulty? Or
it has a feel of an older kind of game. I will say that.
because people were saying like it reminds them of Ninja Gaiden, and I'm like that
I could see that.
Ninja Gaiden back in the day. That was
yeah,
stressful.
man. Yeah. So
Stressful.
I was watching a couple of streamers play it, and from what it looks like a roguelike beat 'em up. Because there's a lot of roguelike elements where it's like you have to run through the levels again and again numerous times
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
And
I
so
see the
how-
combat is it has a learning curve.
100%.
So
that's
it's-
fire though. It's
Yeah,
stressful,
now see-
but it's fire.
I'm interested in playing it because I liked the
Oh, man.
game that they made before Absolver.
Okay.
That was kind of like Absolver was kind of like a MMO beat 'em up to a degree.
yeah.
So, and the combat for that shit was fire. So I'm expecting honestly like for this to be like an evolution of that combat.
Yeah. Nah, this is gonna be a cop for me. I just heard
Oh.
about it.
100%.
Yeah, a couple guys told me, and then Corey told me, Corey Kenshin.
Oh, yeah?
He hit me up and was like, "Did you get seafood?" And I was like, "What seafood?" I was like, "No."
Let me
It's
tell
like a
you,
game,
oh.
seafood.
Let me tell you, okay, it's something that it'll piss you off, but it's also a really cool mechanic. It's the death mechanic. The death mechanic behind this is what was it? You take a certain amount of falls. Let's say you fall 2 or 3 times in one battle.
Yeah.
Then you'll age that many times as you're falling down. So it'll go up 1, and then it'll go up 2, and then it'll go up 4 or something like that, or like it'll go up 3, and then it'll go up 6. Like you'll age really fast, and that's what
Right. That's how it works.
yeah. Like for example, it said 2 right there, so he's gonna age from 27 to 29.
Holy shit!
So you see how that can be very, you know what I mean?
Does that increase your attributes for?
Yes, you get your offensive gets, it gets pretty crazy. Yeah, like as you get older, but you also can't take that many hits.
So you could die and you have to start over.
It's actually it starts to get to a point where it's recommended that you do restart from the beginning of the level if you have died so many times, and say like you go in as 25.
You just and then you come out as like 70.
Yeah, you can do that. I
And then
literally
that's
did
why
it
I
last
said
night.
the roguelike. That's why I said they got the roguelike
Damn, this
elements,
that
like light
serious?
Yes.
roguelike. Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
From what I've been seeing, and I got a well, my other homie was streaming it
This
too. So yeah, and my other homie, he's really into like beat 'em ups and like those combo
yeah.
type games and shit
So
like
this
that.
is like a
So
really intricate beat 'em up.
Yeah, and let me tell you,
yeah,
man, this probably has like besides the camera angle at times, but I will say that it is probably one of the most how do I put it? It's like seamless. I guess you could say seamless. Like just it
Yeah.
flows.
Fluid.
It's very fluid. It
Okay.
flows super nice. I will say that it flows so nice, man.
Word.
Like it's crazy. Like when you pick up weapons and stuff like that, it's so fast. You know what I mean? Like in some games, you
That's
kind of
tough,
feel
man.
you have like a
Yeah, it's
clunky feel.
clunky. Yeah.
Yeah,
mhm.
and it just
It'll
ain't
be
right.
clunky
You
at
know.
times, but this
Yeah,
one's
and
just fluid.
and I'm glad to
That
hear
can be
that
intimidating
because
if you're not ready for it.
Oh,
Because
oh,
you're like,
bro,
oh, I'm like fighting.
bro, it gets insane. You know, it really does. It gets
It feels like a
insane.
real fight.
Yeah. Oh, no,
But
it's
I heard they
crazy.
gang up, like they can't even stand.
Oh, they're
Like they'll
ganging up on
jump.
him right now in the video.
Yeah, this is
yeah.
insane. Like they'll
And
jump
then
you.
one of my clanmates, he said that the
Mm-hmm.
parry sucks.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
parry's tough.
the parry is
He
tough.
said the parry sucks.
So you
He's
really
Yeah.
like
gotta be
he barely
nice.
used it.
Yeah, the
Damn.
parry is kind of trash. You know, if
You think
anything, you
they
want
might
to
have to patch
dodge.
it? They might have to patch it and make it, like
They
Yeah.
loosen
might
it up a
not.
little,
They might not just to make it just to keep
just to
that
make
hard
it that much
aspect.
worse.
Yeah,
Damn, bro.
and it makes sense. I mean, if they don't do it like that,
So it got that vintage feel, but it's new, fluid.
yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. You
Yeah,
see
like a
how
like a modernized
I see.
beat 'em
They're
up.
actually like
yeah you see how it did
he's
the
really
damage up,
aging.
health down.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
bro, this is insane.
oh
Yeah,
yeah
so
it
I say yeah, like a modernized beat 'em up. Like
yeah
the
modernized beat
evolution
'em up.
of what the beat
Nah,
'em up would be.
this death meter as the mechanic is just
Oh
That's
yeah,
what's
nice.
I
really
feel like, and your death goes down as you progress and beat people. Like your death counter goes down, but at the same
Mhm.
time,
You
you don't get
you get
younger.
younger?
You
Oh,
don't get younger.
Oh Lord, bruh.
Like you don't get younger at all, which is insane to me. You know what I mean? Because usually, like, oh,
You know how
okay,
tough that's gonna be? Like on YouTube, you're gonna be like,
bro, I know.
23. You just change the frame of how you do like a speed run or like a regular run. It'd be like a 23 run, year 23
Bro,
run.
if
Oh, that's
you're
Full
cool
game.
though. Shit, that's gonna give
That's
those
so
guys a
cool.
nice
that
challenge though.
actually now that I think about it, you all right. Like,
Yeah, it's gonna be like a year 25 run and
yeah, you start off at
whatever.
20.
A year 26 run and so on. So you can have like records, sub records, records, and sub records. So you get to be like the speed record for like completing the game, whatever, and what you standed in, what you stood in. And then you can have sub records like the fastest score in year with the year 27 finish, or
Ooh.
fastest score with the year 25 finish,
That's
fastest
true.
score year 31. So it's like it can get crazy.
It could get crazy.
Right.
That's
And-
really dope. I
And
like
then
that.
you could probably be even more specific, you know, like fastest speed run of 75-year-old
Yeah.
beating the first boss.
Yeah.
Like something crazy. I don't know.
Something like that. Yeah,
Something
exactly.
like that. Yeah, you could do something, or beating the second boss, I guess maybe.
Right.
But
So now the my question is how does the rewards feel? Does it feel rewarding when you beat the boards and stuff, or is it
Oh.
just like one
no,
of
you
those-
feel good. You feel good
Okay.
when you get these motherfuckers, bro. You feel great.
It's relief. Relief.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. It
Okay.
kind of it gives me the same feel of like the difficulty like as Cuphead.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
bro.
it felt like that when I was playing yesterday and I made it through that first level.
Bro.
You know,
is
it
really?
just like I felt like that. I felt oh god, that feels good. And plus the game is, you know,
That's tough.
yeah.
That's got to be stressful, bro.
It is very stressful.
Nah, man.
See, I didn't know how to do the permanent skills thing, but I learned last night how to do it. Not while I was playing, but after. You know, I just looked it up. I was like, how the fuck I do
Man.
permanent skills? But
damn, they're whooping his ass.
oh yeah, you see that the gang system is absolutely crazy. Look at this. Woo!
Oh my god.
You know how quick? Oh, bro, when you start bringing weapons in the picture, bro, it's fucked. It's absolutely fucked, bro. You're gonna, bro. Like you get knocked out with a baseball bat. Somebody has a bottle, and they'll just, and then you can get knocked out again,
die.
and and then you'll go up like for age.
Sign me up.
Oh yeah, it's fire though.
Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna cop that after.
Games, but after that, I'm
Ring.
signing up. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the same with me, man. I gotta finish up Oni-chan Bar.
Yo, King of Fighters comes out this month.
Yes, I'm so mad. I'm copping Elden Ring.
That's next weekend, right?
I think so. I might cop it. I don't know.
I'm getting King of Fighters.
I might.
Look, you get. Oh my god,
Elden Ring is that's a whole. That's an investment. I'm not ready for that.
I am.
I ain't gonna lie. Looking at it again, it's
gonna sell.
It looks pretty solid, bro. The fantasy aspect is really it for me though. Like that medieval. I think it's medieval, right? It's kind of medieval-ish.
Yeah. It's got like that whole. Yeah.
I think the graphics look a bit better though than like Dark Souls or Bloodborne or something like that. I think the graphics look a bit better. I think that's what they went for.
Like I'm more interested in the gameplay. Like I'm hoping that it's just a smidget faster than Dark Souls. Gotcha. I will be happy. It doesn't have to be like Sekiro speed, but a nice balance in between Dark Souls and Sekiro. I'll be okay. Because Dark Souls is so slow, man. Like it's so hard for me to like get into trying to beat that damn guy. I've been playing Dark Souls for about 3 years. I done ran through Neo and Neo 2 numerous times, and I still can't beat Dark Souls. It's crazy. Bloodborne I ran through with no problems, but Dark Souls is just like so slow.
Different.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think what turned me off like from Dark Souls and stuff is like I'm the type of person like I love kind of like color and stuff like that, like popping out. Yeah. And like Dark Souls and Bloodborne, they're just really dark. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I gotta turn up the brightness. I can't see shit. oh, I fell down a well. I didn't even see the well there. You know. I don't know, some dumb shit. Like, but that's just me. But what was it? I was looking through. Okay, so these Super Bowl predictions.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the last thing.
Since we did have turns,
gonna make us quick because I gotta roll. I got
some no, I got you. Way. Oh, yeah, I forgot sushi night. Yeah, Thursday sushi night.
It's sushi night.
But what do y'all think?
You about to have me on that tip too, man. I love sushi.
All right, here's what I got. All right, it's gonna be Rams 24-17. Rams are gonna win 24-17. Actually, I want the Bengals to win, but I think it's gonna be Rams 24-17.
I like that. I'd
like that too.
I don't have an idea of who's gonna win, but I honestly believe that it's gonna be a super close game because of how
I think it's so too.
Playing all year.
You know what? 15-5 and 13-7. You know what I mean?
I hope the Bengals win because that'll be interesting to see. But yeah, I'm gonna say 24-17 Rams.
Years.
Those guys are stacked.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit hard.
Yeah,
but I don't see it being a blowout. I really don't. I don't see it being a blowout.
No.
It's gonna be close.
Yep,
100%.
I really say maybe I'm hoping at least by like a touchdown or maybe a field goal.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's by a touchdown. I think it's gonna be a close game till like the mid fourth quarter, and then you'll see the separation. Then people will be tired and want to go to sleep.
Yep.
Super Bowl halftime show is going to be absolutely insane.
Yeah, right. Looking forward to that.
You see Eminem just.
My guy, man, and Snoop, man, what they gonna do with Snoop?
I did want to talk about the Nintendo Switch Sports before we all log off for the night. Okay. I know you got to get your sushi. Mm-hmm. What do y'all feel about this? Do you think this could be even successful
Sign me
compared
up.
to the Wii Sports?
Just give me the boxing. I got enough controllers. It's all good. Give me the boxing,
I'm
golf. Just give me the Wii Sports and the Switch. Better graphics. I'm good. If that's not what it is, I don't care.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I completely agree.
that's honestly how I feel about it too, because that Wii, man, I don't care
Wii
what
Sports was
nobody
fire.
say.
Wii Sports
Yeah,
was legendary, man.
yeah, dude,
It was
I played
different.
that. Like, man, you could play that with your parents, with your child, or your girlfriend.
It's the greatest
Cousins.
game. It's one of the
Yeah,
greatest games ever
Yeah,
made.
yeah.
bro. You
Wii
know,
Sports.
when you're able to just knock out, who, Dad, you talking shit? We're gonna have to go boxing now. Yeah, then you just knocking it out his kid.
You could be with your grandfather and do golf. Like,
And it's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
I'm hoping that shit. Honestly, Rise, you pretty much summed it up. That's what I'm hoping. Just give me that. Give me that.
I think we could all agree. I think we
Maybe
could
add
all
some
agree.
swimming, the fencing, and the other one. There was another Wii Sports
fencing,
game where they had fencing and like
I remember.
Oh,
water
yeah.
sport joint.
I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. That shit was
But
fire.
other than that, just give me the OGs. I'm good.
Yeah.
You don't have
baseball.
to. Yeah.
Maybe
Mhm.
basketball. That's it.
Oh, dude, do you imagine how good it's gonna be?
Yeah. That's all
Because
we need.
of the controller and like how much better it's gotten.
Mhm.
Like even with a slight update of the graphics, it could be crazy.
Throw
Yeah.
it off the board.
Mhm.
Slam dunk.
It's like,
I'm excited.
Come on.
I'm
Game
excited.
changer, dog.
bro, that's a good way to end the pod on. Just something to make us all remember those memories, man.
Hell yeah.
I love
More
Wii boxing.
inside.
Good times.
Good times type
Good
beat.
times.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Wii Sports good times type beat.
Yes, sir.
Bro, if you make that, bro, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh so fucking hard, bro.
Well, I'm gonna
I
make a
can't
note.
wait. One day.
I'm gonna make a note of it.
But anyway, I appreciate you both coming through. I got my boy Risey K. Appreciate you, brother, for coming through.
Yes, sir.
Y'all check
Grateful.
out the YouTube channel down below, Risey M1222.
Yep.
I gotta ask you sometime what the numbers mean. But
That's just my birthday. That's
okay.
all it is.
Oh,
But,
happy birthday.
First and
No, I'm just-
last initial. That was
Oh, and
back
then
in the
M.
day before. I was the Razor Man, so. That's
And it's
my
kinda
OG,
your
like,
thing.
YouTube.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's kind of your thing at this point. So,
Yep.
Yes, yeah.
and then to the right, we got Buddha Jones, Buddha Smoke Gaming though on Facebook
Hell
and
yeah. Buddha
Twitch.
Smoke Gaming on Facebook and Twitch.
Y'all got to go ahead and check out the new project that Risey put out, Quick Store Run, available on all platforms.
sir.
And y'all got to check out my boy Buddha Jones. He's finishing up South Park. It's funny as fuck because like Buddha kind of has that humor, so it kind of goes with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
that
perfect.
man. Like when I played that game the first time back in like 2017, I just rushed through it because I was playing a lot of other shit.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going through this game this time and I'm enjoying it way more than I did when I was playing it the first time. So
Oh,
it's
100%.
super awesome, super awesome.
That's fine.
Hell
Right.
yeah!
I appreciate you, gentlemen, and we're
No
off for the
problem,
night.
man.
Y'all take
Peace,
care.
everybody.
Peace.
All right, take care.